Hello my fellow crafters, welcome back to Inspiration for Cards, welcome to my channel and welcome to this live, because we are live, yes, we made it. Okay, that was a bit of a race, but we're there. Let me see who we've got. Hi Patricia, hello, hi andere Patricia, hi Debbie, hi Christine, Petra, Debbie, Andrea, Shelly, Anja, hello everybody, good to see you all. It's really nice to have you here tonight. I'm just going to give a bit more time for people to hook on, because there's always a bit of a delay, but you guys are here and that's fantastic. So I've got my coffee, it's nearly finished, so let me finish it because I will definitely forget it. Hi Diane. There we go. So yeah, that's hi Ellie, hi Carla. Hi Krista, Charlotte, look, now everybody's coming in. Hi Geesje. Hi Femke. Good to see you all. Well, let's get this party started, because the other day I posted a video which is sort of going crazy. It's heading towards record views, and that was this card. Don't know if you can see it. And this involved toilet paper. Well, yes, Diane, the thing is, which card? A card in the back with a sunset. Let me see, which one do you see? Can you be more specific? The big one, Diana. Hi, Johan. Hi, Saskia. I will wait your answer, Diana, because I don't know which one you use. Which one you mean? If you mean the big one, that one, there, that's a painting. Yeah, that's a painting. It's something I painted a long time ago. I'll pick it up later. Right, so this card I made with a technique. I saw a video and I thought, oh, that's fun, and I tried it. And then after I posted this video, I can't speak today. After I posted that video, I found out the word, how it's called, is paper casting. I didn't know. So that triggered me and to look into it a bit more, and then the whole new world opened. So I'm addicted to this new technique. So I'm going to give it a go again tonight. I'm going to tell you how I do it, what I do, how I do it, etc., etc. But it's really fun. So let me get that painting so you can see it a bit better. There we go. I was just having a bit of fun with the canvas, and yeah, but I made that. So, pretty happy with that. Right. Hi Ruth, good to see you. Hi Lisanne, good to see you too. Hi Johanna. So I'm going to switch the camera and we'll get started, because this is quite a big job. Let me switch the cameras. There we go. Daniel's coming up. Is something wrong with the technique? No, he's just going to the attic. That's also another another option. I'm always scared when I hear Daniel walking, like, oh, something's wrong with the technique, because I'm not technical. Oh, that's what you mean. Ah, got it. I was showing the painting, but you couldn't see it. There we go. I get it now. Sorry. So yeah, this is the painting I made a long time ago. Well, not that long, but when nearly a year ago. It was when I started my channel. So yeah, this was fun. Now you saw it. Let me put it back. I'll put it on the floor and I'll put it back later. Right, now let's dive in. Because what I'm going to do is, what I did with that card I just showed, this one, is I used an embossing folder. But now I'm going to change things up a bit. And I'm going to use a stencil and I'm going to use stamps. So I'm going to start with the stamps. Now you can do that. And I've also changed around what I'm going to do, because in here I've got some Mod Podge, any white glue will do. It doesn't have to be Mod Podge. Any cheap PVA glue, but this is what I've got. So yeah, that's what I'm using. So I did a big dab of Mod Podge, some water, mix that up, and that's what I'm going to use now. Because this, it's perfectly adhered well, but this is quite fragile. It's soft and it's, yeah. So I'm going to see how this is going to work. So, and what I've changed around, I'm going to use tissue paper and not toilet paper. So, that's that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp, I'm not there yet because what I want to do as well, sorry, my brain is in overgear. I'm going to give this a bit of color. So I'm going to put some tea dye in there. And I'm using the oxide re-inker for that. Shake that up well, do the hippie shake. Shake that up really well. Put some drops in there. 3 drops to start with. Mix that, and then it needs a bit more. Thank you guys for the painting. Mix it up again because I just want that to have a vintagey color. And I just finished my coffee, so I can't drop my coffee in because I saw someone doing it with coffee. But then I thought, oh, tea dye, it's the same color. Will do. Will do. Yeah, just a tiny bit more. There we go. That should do the trick. Yeah. Okay, now this has, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not white anymore. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my VersaFine Clair in brown, dark brown, and I'm going to ink up this stamp. This is a stamp from the Elizabeth Craft Designs Planner Essentials collection. And I'm not sure what it's called because I made a mess out of my stamps. Yeah. I will post a link when I'm done underneath and tell you which one it is, because these 2 stamps are in there, and I'm going to ink both of these stamps up with my VersaFine Clair. And I'm going to put a piece of paper on there, just a piece of tissue paper. And I can cut this one in half because I don't need it to be this big. There we go. Put that one on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my, yeah, this is a press thingy, easy to glide. I'm going to press that on there so that ink is on the tissue paper. Really press that on there well. Okay. Then I'm going to take my brush, GP paintbrush, and I'm going to start in the middle and dab this on. Pushing that tissue paper into the nooks and crannies of the stamp. And do the same with this one. Now, I'm using the tissue paper, and to be honest, I did a little experiment this afternoon, which I will show you in a second. But what I noticed is that this doesn't tear as quick as the toilet paper, so it's a bit more sturdy. Put another layer on. And just build up the layers like this. Now what you do, you put on 4 to 5 layers depending on how thick your tissue paper is. So these are the big sheets. I just put them like this. Fold them in half. Take my scissors and cut them. Sometimes life is that simple, guys. And this one in half again. And we put that on there. Take my brush again and push it into the nooks and crannies of that. Hi Sandra. It's just a box cheapy one. You know, when you have a cold, you buy that. It's a bit more sturdy than toilet paper. And the glue also helps with that. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So this is enough. I will let this sit for a second while I'll continue with this one. What happened here? What did you do? Made a mess out of things, David, as usual. Let me just cut through this. There we go. Just going to put that on there again and tap that in there. So this is really simple, but it's fun to do. Just dab it on there, making sure it's wet enough. And now this really takes some time to dry. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. I could do one more layer, but just going to put this piece over here. Just make sure there's enough on there. Hi Marjolein. Welcome. Like that. And then I'm just going to take my scissors, trim this off, and layer that on there. So no waste, right? Since I'm using glue, this will be perfectly adhered. There we go. That's enough. Making sure there's enough on there, making sure the edges are done. And then I'm going to take my tweezers. I'm going to hold my stamp down and look at that. Now of course this has to dry, but it looks really cool. You've got the stamp in there and there's a structure in there. I like that. So I'm going to put this stamp to the side, put this one here for now, and then have a look at the other one. Pick up all the layers. Look, isn't that fun? What do you mean what's underneath, Marjolein? I've got a stamp underneath, and this is the stamp is inked up with VersaFine Clair, and then I've got tissue paper, just plain tissue paper, which I put on there with a little bit of water and a little bit of glue. That's it. So let me clean off my stamp, and this stamp is cleaned very easily. You just spray it with water, take a baby wipe, and it's clean, and it does not harm your stamps at all. I'll do the same with this one. You have to do it immediately. Don't let the glue dry, obviously. But if you do it immediately and you clean your stamp off, it will be just fine. So that is that. Well, I didn't invent this, Geesje. I saw this with other people. It's a very old technique, apparently. I didn't know it, but hey, I'm new, so I don't know anything. But yeah, it's something. It's apparently it's a very old technique, and it's really fun. So that is cool. Now let me show you what I did with that. Because yesterday I did this with the glue as well, and this is what came out of it. And these make perfect little ornaments for in your planner. I did this reversed, so I let this, the stamp didn't pick up. That's how you learn, right? It didn't pick up the ink, so that's why I pressed it first. And yeah, I love this. And this one as well, the other one. And then I tried it with tissue paper, and it was even the same results. I love this result. I just kept it plain white for this one, because I'm going to play with that in a second. But I just want to show you how it works with the stencil. So I'm going to put these to the side. And yes, your hands get sticky. I don't care. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my old paper, Distress Oxide ink. I'm just going to put that down onto my stencil. That's the word. I couldn't find a word. Talking is hard sometimes. It's going to be a busy week again. Tomorrow I'm going to be live for Elizabeth Craft Designs. So that's going to be a fun live as well. I've got some fun ideas for that. Next week will be an exciting week. I didn't say anything, but it will. Then we have the fun retreat here in the Netherlands. And then the week after, 2 weeks after, we're going to have a nets workshop. So yeah, loads of fun coming up. Right, this is ready to go. I'm pretty sure you can. It is quite, because of the glue, I don't know if you can hear it. It's quite hard. But I'm pretty sure it's quite thin, so you could stitch it. Okay. The paper is on there. I'm just going to press that a bit so that ink touches the paper. And then I'm just going to do the same as I did with the, I'm just going to put this somewhere safe because it's a different color. The green is coming in now. So I'm just going to push that into my stencil. Now, I've already estimated how big I want this panel to be. I'm going to use this for my planner, probably. That's what I'm thinking now. So I'm just using a piece of tissue that's big enough. But of course you can always trim it to size. I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, it should be. It could be. It should be. I already got it. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I do have it. Yeah, I thought I had two. Just let me, I'm nitpicking now. You don't have to be this precise. Hey, Anita! Anita, you said that you could use it on stamps. There we go. I just love this. Experimenting, playing with ink, and in this case with water and glue. Yeah, just being messy. I like this. Now yes, you can do it with red rubber stamps, but you can also do it with your clear stamps. Just clean them as soon as you're done and your stamps will be fine. Don't let it dry on there. That's and the same goes for your stencils. Just clean them off. Oh, that's even smarter, Marlijn. Then you don't have to wait. No, that's true. It's only 20 minutes. We only live 20 minutes apart, Patricia. Did I also see the video Els mentioned earlier? No? What did I don't know. Did Els mention a video? What was it about, Femke? It'll be there tomorrow. The post is pretty quick from Duoding in general. Mind you, I'm waiting for a package from Elizabeth Craft Designs, which is another exciting package, let me tell you that, but okay. It was supposed to be delivered today. Nope. The track and trace said delivered today, and then I looked later on and it said, sorry, we're busy, it's delayed. So now it's coming tomorrow. So I'm just dabbing this ink that has a bit of color in through my stencil to get the pattern. Now I'm just curious how this pattern from this stencil is going to pick up. I'm going to show you 2 others that I did because as I mentioned, this needs to dry, and that takes quite a long time. Ah, I saw that, yeah, the Santa and Mrs. Claus. They're fun. But that's not what I'm talking about. I've lost count. How many pieces did I do? And she saw Annette's flip through. Yeah, that's going to be an exciting workshop as well. But to be honest, for me, it's first the retreat. First the retreat. And when that is done, I'm going to think about other things again. But now, speaking of that, next week, I will probably not be live, depending on how far ahead I am. But I need to prepare a lot of things for the retreat. So I will probably not be live. So please forgive me if I'm not. It's because I'm busy for the weekend, making sure everything is packed. And when everything is packed, I can't do a live. And on Friday I have to work first, and then we travel already to the venue to prepare everything on Friday. So that's what I'm talking about, Femke. Esther is going to have a new release next week. And it is so cool. But hey, I didn't say anything, right? I'm just going to put one more on there. Not one more on, one more on. And dab that in. You can, actually I did this afternoon, but I just think it is I don't know, I'm not a chemist, but there's something about the process of drying the glue that it dries differently when I let it air dry. But it works, you can speed it up, but it still takes quite a long time because there's a lot of moisture in here. Right, that's it, I'm not doing more. This is it, and enough. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm just gonna pick up this glue that's on here because I don't need all that moisture. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, I love what I'm seeing here with the green and the... But let's peel this off. Use your tweezers to get it started. And then look at that. I love it. Can you see it? It's already cool, and then it still has to dry. But look, do you see the texture in there? And because I mixed some color in there and I've got the green on there, I just love this. With a stencil, guys, don't forget, with a stencil. These stencils are so versatile. I love it. Right, just let me clean that off because otherwise it will be a nightmare. And I don't want to ruin my beautiful stencil. So I'm just going to spray this with water on both sides because I don't know what shade I used. And I'm going to clean that off so that it's all nice and clean. Now this needs to dry, so I can't show you the end result today. Well, maybe I'll show that tomorrow during my live. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because tomorrow, I've got too many ideas in my head. Do you know the feeling? You've got too many ideas in your head. Right, let's put this to the side, making sure everything stays where it should be. Otherwise, that would be a disaster. This needs to dry, guys. So this was just to show you the technique and how it works. And then I will show you some samples. Just let me get this out of the way. I'll put that here on the floor. There we go. There. Nice and clean, as if nothing happened. Right. This is one I did earlier today. Nice and sturdy. This is with a different stencil. It's this one. I made this with, and then I used my Deckle edge trimmer to trim it to size. So I'm going to be experimenting a bit with this one. And I did another one, which is with the number stencils. This one was with the toilet paper. And that also really works well with the glue. To be honest, no difference in how it feels. Yeah. So I already experimented a bit here. So let me show you what I did. I'm taking my brayer and I'm just picking up some ink from my brayer, or with my brayer I should say. And I'm just gonna go over this to bring out these numbers. I'm doing that. I think I took a different color than I used for the top, but hey, I will just go over the top as well, because why not? I think I used the lighter brown. Oh well. The darker one is fine as well, and I'll just go over that. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I love the crunchy look of this one. So what I did here, I've used Vintage Photo in the glue mix. And that gives it this dark, moody color, the yellowish color. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gold wax. Don't use your fingers for that, David. Now I had my thingy here. There. Just take some of that gold and go over that in some areas. Not everywhere, but this is going to be in my Christmas planner. At least that's what I thought I would do. And that gives it this nice shiny, I love this look. Absolutely it can. That's the benefit of having to do YouTube and doing lives, because you don't have time to, yeah, you have to do it, right? So I'm gonna, this one has already some gold on there, but I will just amplify that a bit more. That will go on there. And then I've got my little Reindeer Mail. I will just make sure that edge has the gold on it, that it really stands out. You see what I mean? And I'll do the same with this one. There we go. It's Christmas, so it can be shiny. Yeah, it almost looks like a wax seal. It's the same effect in a way, but just with paper. Look at my hands. So, that's that. Let me get a piece of paper towel, because I'm really making a mess out of things now. I'm a messy crafter, guys, but you know that by now, right? There we go. That's better. Right, now I just want that edge to be a bit darker, obviously. So I'm going to take my frayed burlap and I'm going to darken up that edge. And actually I'm going to do it like this, because I really want that darker color to come in a tiny bit. Just to grunge it up a bit more. Gold fingers, yes, gold finger. And it's even worse now because I'm touching this now. There we go, that's that. I'm just gonna polish this paste, because if you polish it, it gets even shinier and it takes away any excess, which is also good. Look, now it's nice and grungy, just how I like it. That's the way. I can't. I just, I see people whose craft space is so neat and clean. That's not me. I try to keep it neat, but yeah. Okay. I've got a page here that I did the other day. Sorry to blind you. This was also during a live, I think. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my frayed burlap again, because I don't want to use vintage photo too much. I'm just gonna color this. What I like is that structure from that stencil that's on the front is coming out here as well. I like that. And that gives it texture immediately. So it's a bonus. 2 for 1. I don't know. I don't know if it resists water-based inks, but we can try. If you have a minute, we can give that a go. Just let me see if it's big enough. What I did. Yeah, tiny bit more. That's absolutely true. I was going through my drawers the other day and I found something that I really forgot about. Right. Does it resist ink? Let's see. Ooh, that's also cool. I'm just gonna lightly go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, there you go. Thank you for asking about does the ink resist, because otherwise I wouldn't have done this. And I like this. I like this structure. The texture it gives. Look. Ooh. It's Christmas time. So bling bling is allowed. Okay, you asked, does it resist ink? Well, we're going to find out together. Let me polish that out. There we go. Okay, and now let's see if it resists. So, put some ink over it. That's not... I nearly ruined that one. A little bit. The shine comes through, but it's no, I wouldn't use it for that, if I'm honest. But now we know. Right, this is going to go on here, but let me... I think it was like this. I'm not sure now. Yeah, it was. Okay. So this is going to go on here. You see, this sort of pulls it together. So I'm going to use my tape for that, because there's a lot of structure, and that will pull it flat. I just love experimenting and trying new things, and stretching your supplies. I need one little bit more in the middle, David. Like these stencils. Make them more versatile than just a stencil as we use it. No, you can do anything with it. So let me peel this off. Oh, that happens to me all the time, Femke. You guys witness that on a regular basis. Why isn't this coming off? There we go. The number of times that I've lost my tweezers and they're right in front of me. Come on. Okay. Sort of straight. Yeah, straight enough. And then I'm going to put this one down here. I'm going to use my glue for that. No, I hate this stuff. Get the Sizzix one. This is really not good stuff. Look at my fingers. It keeps staining. So yeah, I really don't recommend it. Sorry. I'm still Dutch, so I want to use it because I paid for it. But I'm at that point now that I'm thinking like, you know what? They were just a couple of euros. I'm going to throw them in the bin. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think I've got a scrap piece of black here somewhere. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this on black because I like that. Sorry, ideas come in my head. I just peeled it off. I'll show you in a second. Do that before it's completely dry though. That's important. And then I'm just going to tear this black around there as well. See what I mean with the gold staining? I don't know. What do you mean if you don't use glue? With the, well, the first one I made, I did not use glue. So I don't know whether that has any effect on it. This needs a bit of help to get started. I like this. That's going to be on there, and I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Put some glue behind it. Yeah. I just love it on the black. It just makes it pop. There we go. And then this one, do I want that on black? I might as well put this one on black as well. Look at that gold. It annoys me. Oh well. My black will have some gold accents on it, because I will not do it again. I like the ripped effect of that ripped paper. There we go. That one will go. You know what I'll do? I'll just put this down with a tiny bit of tape, just simply because obviously this is for December day by day and I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue behind there, or tape. If I can get it to come off. And this will be ready to go in my December day by day, but I love this effect. Yeah, I get what you mean with the Russian. Cool. Hey Belinda, I didn't see you before. So I will finish this in December for my December day by day. So I'll put this to the side. Let me clean my hands. I've also got her. Look, I made the little girl with a Christmas tree with the same technique. Dabbing it on the paper. Ah, that's why. Hi Paula. No worries, Belinda. No worries at all. Right, clean my hands and my table because I'm going to work with the white now and I don't need that gold everywhere. That gold stains, that's why I don't want to give you the name. And then when you want to clean it off, it doesn't come off. So I just made up my mind. Look, you see what I mean? I mean, it will come off eventually, but if I put something on there now, it'll stain the black. I just made a decision and I will definitely do buy new ones. I will just get the Sizzix ones because this is driving me crazy. And they will probably stain my table like this as well, but at least they will not come off like these ones. Okay, clean enough, hands clean enough. Dank je, Geesje. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm making a separate booklet for Christmas to give away. So yeah, I don't know yet what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna wait for that class to start my December day by day. And I think you don't have to make your complete December day by day. You can take elements from it, learn from it, do your own thing with it. That's how it goes, right? Cool. So I've got this one here. This one is made with the white. I've lost you guys. What happened? There you are. Don't know what happened. Yeah, I will, Femke. It's driving me up the wall. So I'll get this clean later on. Right, I've got the white one that I showed you earlier that I did. And oh, this one is also cool. Sorry, I've been playing. This one was just with the background stamp from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Another one I made. Love this one as well. This will be a cool element to go onto a page. So yeah, this is another page ready. You see what I mean? Done. Right, this one, I don't know if this is going to work. I've got my old paper spray here. It's fantastic, Belinda. Glad you got it. Well, there's a first time for everything, Femke, but I'm pretty sure Annette's class will be amazing and you're able to follow along, but you don't have to make every page the way she does it. It's inspiration, and that's how it goes. At least that's how I see it. It is Belinda. I know. Right. Let's see how this works, because I don't know. Oh, this is gonna look fine. I can see it already. Look at that. Just there's a bit of a boo-boo under there. I was preparing something, working with, how do you call them? These things. The Nouveau shimmer powder. That stuff flies everywhere. I was preparing 3 projects when I did this, and I made a right mess. So this is a background that I made with the same technique as the other one, with the faux paper casting. And I just sprayed some Distress Oxide spray in old paper on that, because I just want to give that some structure. I'm just going to spray that a bit with water. And now obviously this is going to be wet again. So what do? You dry. Okay, what I see now is that the wrinkles that were in there that were not that obvious are very obvious now, but we'll see. I tried with alcohol. This is a bottle with alcohol. I will get it clean later on, no worries. Yeah, exactly, Patricia. It's the techniques that you're picking up on, which is important. That's what you learn. Okay, this has ruined it, but I do like the structure it's got now, so I'm not complaining. Okay, that's good to know. When you spritz it, you will lose the embossing. But you know what I'm going to do, because who knows? I'm just going to try again. Let me get this out of the way. Where is my rubber thingy? Here it is. Okay, so base plate. Then I'm going to take my panel that I just ruined. You see? I mean, you can still see it vaguely, but it's not what I wanted. So I'm going to look for my stencil that I just showed you, right? I showed it in the beginning. Where did I put it? Oh well. Luckily enough, I've got 2. Must be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Found it. Here it is. So I'm just gonna see if I can find out where it was. I think, yeah, like this. And I'm just gonna redo that embossing. So, stencil, paper, embossing mat. That's not gonna work. It's too small, so I need my spellbinders. Hoopla. We'll get there, guys. Could be, just so, I don't know. I just thought I'd experiment with it. There we go. The Spellbinders one is bigger, so it fits the stencils, and I'll put my little adapter plate on top, and I'll put this through my machine. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, that worked. Worked. Look. it's back in there. So that was a good save. Dry it further. No, that's good. Yes, this is also with glue. But apparently, maybe it wasn't dry enough. Could be, because as I said, it needs a good dry to work. So I'm just drying it now. But it's nice to be able to save it like this and you still get that texture in there. Then I will just take my VersaFine gray, clean off my brayer because there's brown on there. I don't want to use brown, and I also don't want to use black. So let me get that gray. That old paper is a beautiful color. And I'm just gonna look at that. Oh, I love it. With my brayer, I'm just going over that. And you get this. I just love it. Give that a good clean later on. So yeah, old paper with that gray, love it. Now I've got this piece here and this piece here that I will probably put on here. Now, shall I try and give this some color or shall I keep it white? What do you guys say? It's gonna be on this page. So this is what it's gonna look like. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like the white as well. Maybe just edge it a bit. I'm leaning towards leaving it white and just edging it a bit with frayed burlap. Yeah, exactly. The frayed burlap around it, making the edges crunchy. Okay, will do. Do you hear that sound? It's really quite firm and sturdy. I like that. You see? Just love my frayed burlap. Yeah, this could be a pocket. That's a good idea. Put it on there like that. Is this one? I've got a pocket here. Wrong color and doesn't make any sense. I've been playing with pockets the other day, so I can make this one smaller. Let me get my trimmer out. You guys give me great ideas. You're not always. Let me see how much I'm gonna start with. One on this side. Oop. One on this side. I know it's gonna be tiny, but quarter inch. Does that fit now? I think it'll fit. And I will just trim it down a tiny bit. There we go. And guess what I'm going to do? Just gonna put some water on there. And dab this one in. Ooh. Love that. I just love playing with inks. Okay, we're going to run a tiny bit late. Sorry guys, I do want to finish this off. Okay, and dab it in again. Layering up this beautiful color and dry again. Here I am multitasking, picking up color and drying at the same time. I can't multitask, I'm a man. Just want some color at the back of that tag as well. Just so it matches. Great idea. I love that. It needs some splatters. There we go. Yeah, I think that will work. Perfect. Now on this side. Cool. Now I need my crocodile. There we go. Oh, that could be only the bottom and this side, and then I think yeah. Okay, I want a matte one. I need the crocodile as well, right? Because I want some black on here. There we go. That's that. My black string. I love how this looks. It really is cool look. There we go. I always like to put another there we go. That's that. Now, skinny tape. Making sure that's the bottom. This should work because this tape is really strong, so I'm not worried at all. Sorry, speaking to myself, thinking to myself. I was in the zone there. Right, now this is going to be front and center. and it fits. Just wiggle it a bit. Love that. And then this one can be right here. It's a funny feeling, this stuff with the I like how this page is coming together. Don't glue down the string, David. Just need some weight to put on there. Just need to etch this because it looks too neat. There we go. That's on there. There we go. And put this onto my base page. It's fun. It's got a pocket here. And then it's got another pocket here. Love that. Cool. Close up my glue. So this one will be here, and there will be, maybe I will just leave it like this, put a picture here. I think that's enough. This one might be a bit much, and then black hole reinforcers here. This one is perfect as is. So yeah, love that. Now let me have a look. The other one is still soaking wet, so I'm going to leave that where it is. I'm not going to carry that around. Okay, well, 4 minutes late. Well, who's counting, right? Love how these came out. I love this technique. Paper casting. Who would have thought? I think this formula with the glue works better than just without, because it makes paper just a bit more sturdy. You can work with it. You can do things with it. These are fun as well, these elements that I made. So yeah, I like it, and it's really, yeah, you can't break it. So that's what it is. Right guys, that was it for today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you haven't done so yet, please consider to subscribe to my channel. Tomorrow I'm going to be live at Elizabeth Craft Design's Facebook page again, and the video will be found later on my YouTube as well. So if you missed the live, don't worry, you can find it here. And that's it for today. So thank you for watching this one, and I would love to see you for the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.